How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know. What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry. I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
주크박스의 토큰 사용하기?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point.
미션도
My
주나
old
보네.
ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss. I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Hey, watch yourself out there.
Lots of errors on this phone.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security.
살바도르 안녕.
Security order due to the incident in April. Case number.
저기선 공중부양이 안 되네. 아니 저 주크박스가 어디 있다고요?
So how's it looking out there? Hey, I put extra security on your brother. No offense, but that dude is the scariest motherfucker I have ever laid eyes on. Like I said, though.
무서운 새끼요.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. We're gonna get through this.
내가 안 열어본 구역이 참 많네.
Did you hear that the hiss prism that captured
여기는 막고 있네요.
about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss.
와 여기 뭐야?
All right, but still.
포스트잇으로 다 해놨어? 포스트잇 불만사. 아, 포스트잇이 복제되고 있다고? 이용 불가능한 상태야? 어떡해. 사무실이 와.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck did we put a
Stabilizing. Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us
호프의 진급. 아니 그래서 축구 박스가 어딨어?
What's the word, Faden?
And they say good stock management would never make a difference. Best of luck.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up? We can learn so much from this.
이게 축구 박스일 리는 없고.
Valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm. Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell him.
No, thanks.
엥? 아 잠깐만 축구 박스 좀 찾아봅시다. 기다려봐요. 축구박스 로케이션 가이드. 그래, 어디다 쓰는 거야 이거? 위치가 어디야? 저기야? 저쪽에 있대요. 여기래요. 여기가 아닌데? 어디야? 이쪽 방향이랬는데 아까? 아 여기다. 오케이. 아 여기 있네요 축구 박스. 써볼까요? 어우 뭐야? 이게 무슨 일이야? 무슨 일이 일어났던 거지? 진짜? 포메이션.
Stars.
Stars.
That certainly Looks like the same sky as the quarry. Guess I should look for those rangers. A flashing light. They must have gone that way.
탐사등이 비추는 곳. 아 잠깐만. 뭐야? 일로 가는 게 아니에요?
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on Expedition 17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still scanning. One arch has a light flashing, so we're gonna give the area a once over.
한 아치에
Then we'll head
성광이
back.
보이네.
Lopez out.
Link detectors.
뭐야? 아니 못 가게 해놨어. 막혀있는 랩쇼? 여기가 아닌가? 길을 알려줘 친구들. 저쪽 길이니? 아니 그냥 통과해버리는. 나도 죽음으로 처리 안 해줘서 정말 고맙다. 활성화된 문이 뭐야? 이거야? 아 이거구나. 아, 자, 근데 이건 좀 여유롭게 공간을 만들어주면 안 될까? 오케이. 오케이. 아우 잘 왔네요. 자꾸 정굽네. 호호. 길이 왜 이렇게 넓어? 어디로 가야 되는지 친절하지가 않네. 아 저거야? 탐사대가? 에이 괜히 한 바퀴 엄청 돌았잖아. 모두 죽었다고요?
Please kill them all. There are so many. You're listening. Get out. No.
The hiss. They're here.
아, 히스가 여기 있어. 오 마이 갓. 나 죽었어? 잠깐만, 뭐야? 갑자기 내가 죽었어요, 지금? 뭐지?
Guess the song ended. Good timing.
아. 뭔가 이게 있구나. 오케이. 다음에 오도록 하죠. 이게 뭐야? 얘 분대 동료를 차고 있던 파우치 6개요? 아, 보스가 뭐가 많네. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. 6명 잡기 전에 여기 메인 대화하고 갑시다.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
싸우게 되려나? 아까 그 얘네들이 막은 곳인가 보구나. 맞네. 이제 열리네. 괜찮은 거야?
The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you.
상태가 안 좋아 보이는데.
White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, you are warm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me? Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers.
조명 때문에 오드아이처럼
my
보이고
own powers.
똑같은 색깔인 것 같아요, 제시랑.
She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
엄청 분노의 차 있네.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan.
내가 죽였지.
I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are worth your time. You are worth your time.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here. Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start. Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
대화가 안 통하는데.
The hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are worth your time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the end.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him. I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
계속 대화를 하는 거야 이거? 뭔가 계속 F 이게 있거든요. 대화가 계속 많이
Maybe I
있나
can
봐.
learn more about the hiss from him. Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit. That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
Maybe I'm just here to
얼마나
punish
대화가 많이
myself.
남아 있는 거야?
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds.